Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here with episode number 55, I believe, of our Pokemon X playthrough here on the channel. I'm just burning on back to Laver City because I got some healing to do, and excitingly enough, if you saw the end of the last episode, you know that our team has hit the level required to bring back another previous Pokemon, which we're going to do right about now. We'll follow up with the team recap. So it is the, what would you call it? The adventure, the journey, the sojourn. Is that the right word? From Laver City to Anastair City that we're currently on. That is the site of our next gym badge, which I'm fairly certain is Psychic type. So let's get ourselves a nice Psychic resistance. Oops, not deposit. Again, I would prefer if... Wait, what? Get out of here. I would prefer if Organized Boxes was your top selection. Can you change that? I don't think so. But anyway, a nice psychic, psychic resistance. Of course, we're going to go with our nice Beaverl here, Chuck. Is he a psychic resistant Pokemon? Absolutely not. But he is our next in line. I'm adding our Pokemon based on what level they're at, what level the team's at, and just building levels from there. So let's do a little bit of rearrangement, I guess. There we go. Alright, so let's do our team recap. Try to get through this quickly and then get on the way to Anastair City. So leading the pack right now is our Eviolite holding Blade Caliburn at level 41. He is a brave-natured Pokemon with no guard for the ability. He's got Shadow Sneak, Power Trick. I want to play around with that. Like I said, he got that last episode. Night Slash and Swords Dance. Next is Springer the Greninja at level 41. He is a lonely little Pokemon holding the Splash Plate for now to power up Surf and Water Shuriken. And Cut Grass Knot rounding out the moveset with Torrent for the ability. Next is Scales, our Shelgon at level 41. He is an impish Pokemon with Rock Head ability, holding the leftovers to HP recover at the end of every turn with Shadow Claw, Zen Headbutt, Bite, Protect. Next is our... I must have had to make him forget something. Chuck the Beaverl at level 41. Now, he actually, although you see he's in a Pokeball, this is from Unova. Actually, technically, it says Distant Land. He's lonely too? Oh, that's sad. So it says Distant Land because if you look at his ability of Moody, he is a Dream World Beaverl. Back when, what was it, Black and White were connected to the, is it Game Sync, I think it was called. You could play a game on the website, Pokemon website, and get Pokemon from there to send into Black and White. So he has his hidden ability of Moody. And I want to say, I love Moody. I like random things. Metronome is one of my favorite attacks in the game. What Moody does, as the text kind of tells you, raises one stat and lowers another. What it doesn't tell you is that at the end of every single turn, one of your stats sharply raises by 2, one of your stats lowers by 1. And it's always 2 different stats every turn. Not only attack, defense, stuff like that, evasiveness, and accuracy. Those can be changed through Moody. I love it. You never know what you're going to get. Headbutt, Rollout, and Yawn. I'll probably just give him... Should I give him Surf? I can't remove that right away. And we have Surf on Springer. I'm going to see what else we have for TMs for him there. But anyway, next up is Sailor, another Unovan species, our Musharna at level 41. She is... What is your nature once again? Relaxed. That kind of makes sense. A relaxed little Pokemon with Psybeam, Nightmare, Yawn, Moonlight for the moveset, and her ability is Forewarn, letting you know what the strongest move of the opponent is in battle. And last but not least is Axel, the Roserade at level 42, currently leading the pack level-wise. He is a calm-natured Pokemon. Calm? I keep thinking it's mild. And who was it that was mild? I believe that might have been our Raichu. Anyway, Poison Point ability, poisoning foes on contact, which helps with Venoshock, powering up in that case, with also Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Worry Seed, and holding the Black Sludge for some HP recovery, much like Scales. Okay, so I do want to, basically, I want to lead with Chuck to show you folks what Moody's all about and why I love it so much. But we also got to check what TMs can we teach you, because we have, you know, an empty space. Let's see, you could actually get Charge Beam. Maybe I'll do that, because that could be swapped out, you know, just a simple TM. Yeah, so there's no Water-type TMs that we can teach you. Might as well give you Charge Beam just to play around a little bit, you know. Now, I believe... The other, like one of the natural abilities that a Beaverl can have is unaware. No, not unaware. No, is it unaware? Oh no, simple. I don't think they can get simple, but there's an ability called simple that I think the description technically says prone to wild stat changes, which is misleading, because that makes it kind of sound the way Moody works. You know, oh, suddenly you'll get a stat boost of this or that. But simple makes it so that any stat change affects the Pokemon double. So, you know, oh, I'm going to use Defense Curl, boost my defense by 1 stage. That would actually boost it by 2 stages. Also, that leaf pile we messed up on and missed yesterday, or last episode, nothing in it. So, kind of pointless. But there are many more leaf piles to be found, as you can see. Let's just break them all down, see what's inside, see if there's any hidden Pokeballs and such. So far, nothing. But last episode, we were talking about a superhero series that has recently come out, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Today, I want to talk about another kind of superhero thing. But first, if it weren't for a certain benefactor of mine, I wouldn't be a Pokemon Ranger today. Was it Zordon? Maybe. Keith has Gabite. You can't charge beam that thing. In fact, is Chuck good to keep in here? So another thing that is recently released is the long-awaited Justice League Snyder version. Now, leading up to this, so I completely admit I'm biased. I guess I'm much more of a Marvel fan than DC, and it's just my preferences. You know, I feel Marvel is more lighthearted. Okay, Moody, defense rose sharply, evasiveness fell. Now, keep that in mind. Can we does this show? No, we don't see the stat changes. Gen 7 is what showed us the active stat changes. So in Gen 6 earlier, we just had to remember what the changes were. So we're at +2 defense. That does fine, I guess. Let's headbutt. Oh, that was stronger than it should have been, wasn't it? Anyway, level 42. So right away, we're gonna swap Chuck out for someone else to get level experience spread across the board. What do you say, Keith? I'm thankful every single day for trainers like you and my Pokemon. Now, like I said, so Marvel I feel is more lighthearted. I feel DC, okay, we're talking about a series where you got someone that can run, like, say, faster than light. You got someone that can fly, let's say, faster than light. You got someone else who can, say, fly faster than light. I'm talking about Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman in order. But, of course, Superman can go in space. He can breathe ice. He can shoot laser eyeballs. You got Batman, who apparently can, physically defeat any of these god-type characters because he's Batman. So, I feel for a franchise that has just as many impossible, let's say, or semi-impossible, nearly cosmic characters as Marvel does. It takes itself too seriously, in my opinion. I like more lightheartedness and stuff. But so having said that, when it was announced that back in the day, so the movie The Justice League, or I guess not The Justice League, just Justice League, when I didn't swap out when Zack Snyder was initially directing it. No, I could be wrong on the order of the sequence of events or whatever, but from what I remember, didn't he have like a loss in the family, I think, Zack Snyder, and he stepped down from the project, and then Joss Whedon came in to do redirect basically. But it was like it changed a lot of what the original idea was supposed to be. Zack Snyder had his own vision, Joss took it another way, and I haven't seen the movie Justice League, the original there, but a lot of people say it wasn't good, and I'll take their word for it. So when it was announced that, well, now that Zack Snyder can come back, he's gonna return, he's gonna finish directing the movie that he saw originally, that he envisioned, and you have Mega Drain. So everyone's all hyped up. Now, what bothered me initially about this was everyone's hyping up, saying, release the Snyder Cut. We want the Snyder Cut. Give us that Snyder Cut. Technically, this is not a cut. A cut, again, this could be me being wrong as well, but from what I understand, a cut of a movie, you have a movie, it's filmed, let's say they film like 3 hours worth of footage. The original producer, maybe, whatever, cuts certain scenes into this final product. The director may have had a different vision, I guess, and cut other scenes that were not used in the first version in their version. So, those are the terms, that's the term cut, So, as they were saying, release the Snyder Cut. I'm like, okay, whatever, no big deal. But then, what, like a year goes by? A year and a half, maybe? And Snyder was filming new scenes, putting new story plots in there, and I'm like, okay, that's not a cut of Justice League. He's literally remaking the movie, which itself is also fine. I don't have a problem with that. Just the fact that they kept calling, like, people were calling that the Snyder Cut of that first movie. That's not fair to say because Joss didn't have those scenes to work with. So, anyways, what's this item over here? I knew it had to be an item. A dire hit. That's a little bit of cash in my pocket, I guess. So, like, what was my original point? I guess I just wanted to complain a bit? No, it could have been just that. Professor Chaz doesn't just complain about stuff. But, so yeah, I haven't seen the new version. I hear, people are saying, though, it's so much better. It's got people wanting to see a whole Snyderverse. Hello, Floatzel. Of more DC movies and such. And if that happens, okay, that's cool. Again, I'm not really following. Alright, I'm not going to knock you out. Can I run away from you, though? Alright, you're going to make me... Oh, you're actually going to try to pursue me. Does that do more damage? I didn't want to click run. Does pursuit do more damage if you try to run? I don't know. That I actually have no clue about. But, of course, like I say, I'm more into the Marvelverse, so as long as that stuff keeps rolling out, I'm happy. It's fine and dandy. I will say, from what I have seen of Justice League, though, I've seen other people say this too. It's like, did they really need to turn Flash into Peter Parker? Like, it seems kind of obvious that they wanted, like, they saw the Tony Stark, Peter Parker relationship in the Infinity War, like in the Avengers movies, and I guess just the Spider-Man movies themselves too. And DC was like, we need that. Hey, let's have Batman and Flash take that relationship in our series. And it's like, do you need to though? I don't know. It just seems like this. Okay, let's go back to when the Avengers first came out. First of all, let's go back to swapping in Caliburn for our lead. Look at this, we're doing so good on levels. We have a whole team. It's been forever since this happened. Items? So when Avengers first came out, of course, we had Iron Man. I think Iron Man 2, was that out before Avengers? We had Thor the Dark... No, Thor the Dark World came after, but we had Thor and Captain America. So we already had movies for 3 of the Avengers, which built up the characters and gave us, an interest in them. We don't need to go back there. So Avengers comes out, they add in the Hulk, who had already had previous movies too, I suppose. They give us Black Widow and Hawkeye, both of which already made appearances in other movies. So again, we have a lot of build-up to these characters. But then you get Justice League. And, we had... Oh, can I Rock Smash? I can Rock Smash. I need to use Rock Smash. Who can I teach Rock Smash to? I believe we have a little Bieber that can probably learn that. Where is my Rock Smashing? There it is. Who can get it? Yeah! Alright, now I'll replace Charge Beam for the time being, actually. Because I can, of course, TM that back on if I needs to. Even though, so far we've only used Headbutt for our Beaver, which is fine. So, the way I look at it, DC saw Avengers was a smash hit. And they're like, well, we have our own group. We've got the Justice League. Let's just put out a Justice League movie. Immediately. Agreed. I said that wrong. Whatever. But they gave us Batman vs. Superman, and which I don't feel was very well done because we had a Superman, Man of Steel. Fine. We see Henry Cavill as the role. We never had a previous Batman of that version, the Ben Affleck version. We had never seen that Batman before. So he was basically a new character thrown in to Batman vs. Superman. Same thing with Wonder Woman. She was just there. She appeared. Whatever. I still say, she was the best character of the that movie, though. Or I guess Superman, I think probably would be, you know, I'd say stands out more. But yeah, I didn't like the Batman that much. I understand it's based off of a certain version of Batman from the comics, but if you don't know that comic, and as a moviegoer, you shouldn't need to have backstory on characters from the comics to appreciate them. I just didn't like that Batman. Now, as people say, that it wasn't Ben Affleck's fault. He acted that role as good as he could, given what he was working with. And I agree with that for sure. Anyway, I'm just rambling here, you know, because there's not much to say on the actual screen. But I feel like they should have given us standalone movies to build up to the Justice League. Because when... I'm kind of missing your gyro ball now, actually. I know Shadow Sneak will still do the trick. But... So, when Justice League comes out, of course, so we already had, you know, Wonder Woman, that Batman, that Superman, all three of those characters established. But we never saw anything about Aquaman. We didn't see, you know, Flash at all, except for those brief trailer promos that Batman got in the email. That was it. But no real... accuracy fell. What am I going to do? If only I had no guard for an ability. Thank you. So, it's just like, you know, DC saw, hey, we need to get ourselves the team-up movie right now. But we want to do it immediately. We don't want to build up to it. To me, that hurt the chances of making it as good as it could have been. So, you know, right from the start, I felt like I'm not really that interested in this. What the? In this the Justice League. But as I say, Marvel is of course my preferred, and even that though has some issues where people are like, you know, oh, you need to learn the backstory of, like I joked in the last episode about, you know, Mephisto and the Winter Mephisto as the new series on Disney Plus. But everyone's saying how in the comics, Wanda's kids, Billy and Tommy, were sacrificed to bring forth Mephisto or something like that, and they were upset that that didn't come into play. Who should I switch to? I think Scales, maybe. Wait, I've discovered Scales has a problem with dark types. Let's not, you know, waste too much time. I guess we can go to Springer. In fact, this thing's only level 36. We don't even need to fight it. But I guess we should switch to something faster that could run away if we need to, though. What do you got? You got Roar. That's fine. I guess, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna let you be. Mighty Anna, you survived to encounter another day. So, when people were upset that, like, and that was the thing too, all these wild fan theories about, you know, what's gonna happen in WandaVision? Oh, this relates to that from the comics, or that relates to this from the comics. None of that really applied to me, because I don't follow the comics, and all I'm seeing is what's given to me on screen, which I think is personally is the best way to do it, because you don't get disappointed with, you know, oh, I wanted this to happen, but they're not doing that. Think of the Mandarin. Everybody loved the Mandarin when he was revealed to not be the Mandarin, but just some guy. Was it Trevor? Something, I think. Yeah, I loved that fake out, because again, I don't have the backing of the comics to say, you know, the Mandarin is like the most sinister of all of Tony Stark's Iron Man's nemesis. Okay, but that's comic Mandarin. This is the movie one. I'm just like, you know what? It doesn't bother me that much. So I feel that's probably the best way to do this. And as people were saying too, Agatha, the evil witch, Agatha Harkness. Well, I say evil witch based on WandaVision. I guess she's not really evil in the comics. She's more of a mentor to Wanda and help teach her how to control her powers. So, all this being said, I've lost my original point, but I just like the Marvel series better. But I think I said last episode, it's been claimed that, oh, we're not going to have those crazy fan theories like we did in WandaVision for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Ain't no way they're going to go on that. And it's like, you know what? I have a feeling there still will be a lot of theories. Oh, if it's battle you want, we won't refuse. I didn't read what the other lady said. I'm skipping through because I'm busy talking about stuff that don't really matter. Rune and Rhyme? What is going on? Oh, it's Dorothy. My Gen 7 Drifblim. And we have a Floette. Okay. Fairy is one of our weaknesses on our dark type over there. So, should we double... You know, I want to try this. Can we actually pull this off? Is it risky? Maybe, because I don't know what Fairy move is going to hit us with. But let's go with double priority into the Floette. Water Shuriken and Shadow Sneak. Can we land at least... I want at least 3 Water Shurikens. At least 3 Water Shurikens, please. Based on that damage. Ah, I hate the 2 to 5 attacks. At least we take it down. Can't complain. But more often than not, I only get 2. That's just not fair. Did you really just do that? You really just did that. Ouch! Okay, let's be careful of pursuit. I'm going to heal. Whew. Now, what is our best... okay. I could actually use the heal on Springer's turn. Shadow Sneak this, but... no, let's do it like this. I kind of prefer, if I'm going to heal a Pokemon, using their turn for the heal. Wait, did I use it? Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Water Shuriken again. I don't think it'll do too much. But, to me, it feels kind of like... not cheating, I guess, but circumventing the system by saying, okay, so I'm going to heal you, Caliburn, but I also want you to attack this turn. So Springer's going to sit there and do nothing. Stop hitting 2 times. I got to look this up. I got to see. Is there some sort of actual calculation that shows what the odds are of landing certain numbers of hits? Because in my experience, it is not an even chance of 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, let's switch into... oh, if you're going to be Shadow Ball, and let's get Chuck in here. Nice and immune. So let's just go another Water Shuriken. Give us more than 2. Give us more than 2. We want more than 2. I will not accept not more than 2. Land at least 3 Water Shurikens. I don't care, it won't get the knockout. Alright, there's 3. Land at least 4 now. Okay, land at least 5. I can't complain about that. 4 is at least up. Okay, Moody. Evasiveness rose sharply. Attack fell. Well, that's fine, so I'm going to go for a... Charge Beam, which I no longer have. I guess I got Rollout. I'd rather not lock myself into Rollout, though. Let's go for Yawn, because I'm pretty sure even if we get only 2 Water Shurikens, we do take the Drift Limb down. Let's see if I'm correct in that assumption. I might not be. Okay, I think we got it. Yes. Oh, I wouldn't even have known for sure because you got to land a critical hit on that last one. Okay, I'm not complaining. We got the knockout. After almost losing our Caliburn. Kind of scary. Eep, indeed. Hey, that was fun. I don't know who's which. Or which is who the witch. You know, she looks like a witch, basically. Why are you still staring at me? I can feel you judging me. Stop it. That Pokemon battle was a lot of fun. A lot of scary. Let's grab ourselves another bit of... I'm going to say Super Potions because when we use outside of battle, we're not losing any turns. There's that. I guess I should give you 1, 2. There we go. Alright, so we're basically at the end of the episode. I've rambled enough about superhero movies and such. And are we at the next city? I think we may very well be. I should not have walked across that bridge. This should hopefully be only quick, though. According to Professor Sycamore's research, Mega Evolution releases all of a Pokemon's hidden energy at once. The Pokemon then exhibits a level of power it could not attain through ordinary evolution. What meaning can we draw from this? Do all people and Pokemon have such potential, or is it hidden within a chosen few? I'm going to go back across the bridge to end off today. Save the game. Don't attack me, anybody. No one run at me. Thank you. So, okay. Was that a direct holo clip sent to just me, or was that broadcast across everything? Like we saw the news thing about the Pokeballs last time. Because a lot of these holo clips, they don't really have much purpose. I guess this would make more sense, though, than just walking down this route, bumping into Lysandre, and having him say that and then walk away. Just sometimes that happens. Like, remember in Diamond and Pearl, I think you meet Cyrus in the cave of Eterna City? Or is it Celestic Town? Celestic Town, I think it is. And he just mutters whatever, and then off he goes. Still, holoclips like that are weird. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for today's episode. Thank you, folks, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to click the like button to let me know of your enjoyment down below. And if you are new here and not yet subscribed, but you want to see more Professor Chaz content, click that subscribe button down below, and you can also click the bell next to it to get updates when new videos and streams are being uploaded here to our channel. And if you would like to join as a channel sponsor to help support myself and my adventures, click the join button, take a look at our 2 tiers that we have set up, the Lab Rats and the Lab Aids, and see what perks may be available and of interest to you if you do sign up as a sponsor. Alright, that is it for today, so thank you folks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.